My vlogs are usually silly and kind of stupid or weird. But this is kind of a heavy thing. It's the future I'm talking about. What's going to happen when my generation, that is Generation X, gets old? There are huge movements on trying to extend life and to make people healthier, and I'm all for that. In fact, for myself, I'm trying to lose weight and be healthy. But let's face it, as Generation X gets older, we get unhealthier. In fact, the whole low-fat movement is wrong. Sugar is what's killing us. At least for Gen X, we're either all type 2 diabetic or we are pre-type 2 diabetic. If you're not now, you're gonna be. Unless you get rid of sugar. Sugar, my friends, is the killer. It's the devil. So if you haven't heard it yet, sugar or carbs are the killer, not fat. Now wait a minute, trans fat and anything unnatural, yes, bad. Sugar, it's gonna kill you. So what's gonna happen? Well, I don't see the government turning this around anytime soon. So we're not gonna stop progress in the medical, which means we're gonna do a better job of keeping people alive longer, which is scary because people are getting fatter. Yes, it's just like that damn Wall-E movie. The pessimist in me says, you know, we're not going to turn this health around. I'm going to turn my health around. But as part of my night job, I routinely go into nursing homes, and they are fucking scary. But what's even more scary is that the way people live in nursing homes is really just minimalized view of how we live now. We just sit around and watch TV, and we eat, and then we sleep. That means we're all practicing for the nursing home. Now that's scary. So this is my prediction. I don't think it'll be at least 10 more years until the government says that natural fat is okay and that sugar is the poison that's killing us. So I don't see health turning around. Because I do work in the medical, I do see major advancements in the technology of keeping people alive longer. Why? Because that's what we already do. I'm not talking about preventative medicine. Because just like what the government says, statistically, in a couple of years, everybody's going to be pre-diabetic. And because we're going to have the technology of people living longer, we're going to have obese people making it to an older age or living longer than they would ever be capable of doing so if they live naturally. But because of advancements in medicine, we're going to prolong their life. Here's predictions now. That means that a lot of newer technology in the next 10 years will be towards the bariatric. Because America is going to get fatter, we're going to increase the technologies to help people deal with being fat. We're going to have an obese elderly population that we've never had before. That means we're going to have a rise in technology in the little rascals. We're going to have a rise in technology on maybe exoskeletons that help fat people walk. And I'm sorry if you don't like the word fat, but I'm overweight myself, and it's just the easiest observable way to discuss it. That means there's also going to be nursing homes that are specific bariatric nursing homes, because they will need the technology to deal with these huge people that cannot move or help themselves. Oh shit, it's a wreck. Let's take a look. It's a vlog. Looks like a bunch of crashed up shit. That's sad. So now that I think about it, I would say that my prediction is the need or the rise of bariatric technology. I have never heard this discussed before. So those of you that have watched this, you can hear it here first. Mars predicted bariatric technology. Okay, now those of you that are Gen Xers like me, you've got to stay the fuck away from sugar. It is bad. It is evil. It's killing you. It's making you pre-diabetic. I'm preaching to me too. Sugar is the devil.